Hi everyone, in today's video I am going to share with you some sensual foreplay tips for exquisite sex, because let's face it, sex is so much better if you've been warmed up, prepped up and have built up the anticipation. So this video is for you, whether you're a man, a woman, just want to get a few new ideas to up your game before you make it to the bedroom. I am Céline Remy, the Intimacy Angel, and I am here to help you bring your sexy back in life. Now, if you're thinking that foreplay is for women only, drop that idea. It's absolutely outdated. Men and women alike will enjoy foreplay. As a matter of fact, as men get older, they tend to crave more of that intimacy, anticipation building, and touch than they did when they were younger. So it's a good thing. And everybody loves to get attention on their body. So the first thing that you want to do is redefine what foreplay means. Most people think about foreplay as the moment you close the door, you get into the bedroom and you're about to get frisky, and that's what foreplay is. My definition of foreplay is that it is the time in between each time that you have sex. Meaning you don't just wait for until you're in the bedroom and close the door. You cultivate the attitude of arousal and flirtation and foreplay in between each time that you are intimate. When you do that, you get to have hours-long, day-long foreplay that works really well. Understand that your biggest sex organ is located between your ears. So a lot of foreplay tips has to do with anticipation. There is not one recipe that fits all, and it's best to talk about the best things that work for your partner with your partner, because everyone is a little bit different. But for sure, if you stimulate somebody's mind, it's going to go a long way. So one way is to start by sending some flirty text. It doesn't have to be super like dirty talking or anything like that, but just kind of like starting to plant the seeds and get the mind going. It could be a sexy photo with like there will be more later. You are starting to play with their brain, with their mind, and start to get the energy moving. Now, it's difficult to get attraction to go from 0 to 10 in a few seconds if you haven't done anything. So keeping what I call the constant state of arousal alive, meaning it's every time you are seeing each other, you grab each other's butts or squeeze each other or give a kiss or a hug. Basically, you give each other's bodies some attention and remind each other that you are sexual beings. So if you keep this constant state of arousal going, it's going to be so much easier to go from like, hey, I'm only mildly excited to like, I'm ready for sex. So much shorter than if you were just like, I am so exhausted, there's nothing else that I want to do, and it's going to take so long. So remember, you want to keep the constant state of arousal. Now let's talk about sensuality. In the word sensuality, there's senses, and there's a reason, because if you want to entice your entire body, mind and soul, you want to engage every senses that you have. So you want to create a beautiful environment where you make love so that it activates your sight, and that sense of the sight around you, it communicates that beauty. You want to think about the sound, and whether it's music or it's a relaxing fountain or whatever you enjoy that creates a sense of relaxation and just allows you to come into your body. think about, of course, the sense of touch. And touch is not just about how you touch each other and each other's body, but also the sheets that you are laying on. Are they soft and silky? The lingerie that you are wearing, or the shirt or the boxers, like whatever, like does it invite sensuality? Does it speak to you? Does it make you feel so sexy and bring you again into your body? Think about the sense of smell. It's very important too, the pheromones, because they activate us. So whether you have some candles or essential oils strategically placed into like inside your bedroom, activate the sense of smell to activate all of the senses. And last but not least, you want to think about taste. Taste can be a fruit that you feed your partner, some food, or it could just be tasting each other's body and how delicious you are. It doesn't have to be complicated. But when you think about sensual foreplay, you really want to invite every senses. Most of the time we only rely on one of them, and that only makes for a little bit of this very narrow experience. If you start to bring in every senses, all 5 of them into the experience, you suddenly have so much more to play with. Let's talk about a few more things that work really well in foreplay. Kissing. Kissing is so good. You know, a lot of women find that as they are in a relationship, kissing just kind of seems to like fall out of the routine. Something you did when you were a teenager, or maybe when you were starting dating, but as you are in an established relationship, it's not something that happens that often. But kissing can be so amazing, and it can go a long way into prepping your lady, into her feeling open and ready to receive you fully. So think about the variety of kisses that can happen. Some really nice deep French kissing with the tongue, some nibbles, and not just on the mouth but other different body parts. So incorporate kisses. Incorporate kisses into your lovemaking as well to create that connection when you are making love, where your tongues are communicating and there's this exchange of energy, and it can take the experience to the next level. Now, for all the men, we want to give our men attention to their cock as great foreplay. Here's the thing, for a man, he really loves to get to the heart of the matter and then get to other places, because then he knows that he's getting some attention. So give his cock some attention, worship his penis. It's going to help him feel more appreciated, masculine, and into his body. For all the ladies, we love our entire bodies to be stroked. One of the most common things that women really enjoy is a massage. Whether it's like a foot massage or a back massage, it's something to help us drop out of our heads into our bodies and just like have no agenda. So for the man, mostly you go to his penis first. For the woman, you go to her heart, to her breast, to her body, and then finally you go to her genitals. And then another tip for you is about playing with the balance of power and taking charge. So sometimes, you know, we get so used about he does this, she does that, we do this, and that's kind of the routine. And changing things up a little bit and somebody taking the lead and then touching the other the way they want to be touched, or exploring. Imagine that your lover's body is a blank canvas and that you are about to create a masterpiece. Approach it with that same reverence and excitement than the artist would in front of his canvas. So remember, in order to make your foreplay so much more sensual, you must engage all of your senses and bring in all the other elements, that it's not just about the genitals, about the sex, but it's about everything else. If you engage all the senses and use a lot of like kissing and touching and give each other attention, and remember that the foreplay doesn't just start when you close the bedroom door, but it's an attitude that you cultivate throughout your day, this is going to help you have the most exquisite sex possible. I hope today's video was helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.
Research suggests CBD products may improve libido by reducing anxiety. And no, CBD is not psychoactive. It does not get you high. A recent survey of 5,398 Americans from Remedy Review, a website that focuses on CBD and natural health remedies, found that 9.3% of respondents have taken CBD for sex. The majority of those respondents said their orgasms were more intense after taking CBD. If you are interested in experimenting with CBD in your sex life, I have found a top quality CBD product for you. Their full spectrum CBD comes from premium, sustainably farmed hemp plants, which are processed in the United States. Plus, they have no harmful solvents, chemicals, toxic compounds, or impurities. To get up to 51% off while supplies last, go to CelineRemy.com/go/CBD or click on the link below.